Welcome to Creative Environments. My name is Jamie Sanchez, and I am the instructor of this course, as well as the art teacher here at Cartoon American School. Creative Environments is a course that I created and implemented this semester. The students of this course were introduced to creative studies, creative problem solving, and design. My master's project was to prepare the students with essential skills that would enable them to redesign an area on our campus called Stone Garden. This is Stone Garden. It's in the heart of our school here at KAS. It has 10 trees, a rocky floor, and is nestled in between the library and the kindergarten room. As you can see, it could use a little facelift. I started off by assigning activities that would help me get to know the students a little bit better. I wanted to see what type of skills the students have, whether it was in problem solving or in their artistic abilities, such as drawing and sculpting. I learned a great deal about them in the first couple of days, and it helped me decide on what was the next step into getting them prepared to redesign the Stone Garden.
Hi, my name is Lamise Phillips, and I'll be talking about creativity. In our creative environments class, we were asked what we thought creative meant and how we thought we were creative. So I believe that creative means to use your own imagination and not to copy, because if you copy, it's just plagiarism and it's nothing new. Creativity is to try something new, to make something new. It has to be fresh, it has to be different. And it's when you use your own head and not other people's ideas, because yeah, that's not creativity, that's plagiarism. And I can be creative usually with music, because I'm a more musical person than anything. I could rearrange notes and make them sound new, so that's how I'm creative. Thank you.
After expressing their own thoughts and ideas about what creativity is, the students dug a little bit deeper into research that has been done on creativity. They then presented their findings to the rest of the class. This gave the class an overall consensus about what creativity is.
Hello guys, I'm here to tell you more about creativity and what new information I learned about creativity. Alright, for one, we're all naturally born creative. So we're all creative no matter who you are. And as we grow up, we learn to be uncreative. And this means that if you don't use your creativity, it can wear off and you can be less creative. Alright. Creativity is not only used in art and such subjects. It could also be used in business. And you could use creativity in business by doing problem solving. When you have a problem and you think of new ways of fixing that problem. So basically you use creativity every single day. So you are creative no matter who you are, just in different ways. Thank you.
Our paper talks about how we are all born creative, and as we grow up, we start losing that ability or skill. This happens because we stop thinking outside of the box, and at the same time, to fit in society, we need to think like everyone else. This puts limits to our creativity. Our paper also talks about how creativity is needed for a business to succeed. Without creativity, you won't be able to keep up with the rest of the other companies competing. To compete with other companies, you constantly need to innovate your old products or services. So to survive in this world, you need to start thinking outside the box and thinking creatively. Thanks for watching.
Next, students were asked to analyze images of typical school settings. Then they brainstormed of how they would change the setting to make it more inspirational for creativity. In order to get a better feel of what it means to interact with your environment, we took a trip to the elementary playground. There were no specific guidelines given to the students. All they were told is have fun and try out everything. Later, they were asked to talk about their experience on the playground and to consider the design of the playground and how they would change it to better fit their age level and size. At that point, the students had a pretty good understanding about creativity and how environments affect us. Now back to Stone Garden. At this point, we need to consider any possible issues that we would run into while redesigning this area. How can we make it an area that's going to spark creativity and build community in our campus?
Hello, it's Lourdes. For creative environments, we've been discussing about redesigning an area on our campus right in front of the library, and we called it a stone garden. And the area is meant to spark creativity and build a community. From the researches I did, I thought of planting new flowers, a bunch of other plants to make it more green and attractive looking. I also thought about students doing their own pieces of art in order to decorate the place and catches the visitors' attention and make the area much more pleasant to come and visit. And how did this inspire me? It came from my old school in Zimbabwe. It was really green, and there are a lot of arts everywhere. So every time when visitors came to the school, they really enjoyed themselves. And I think it's really good because it creates a more good-looking and green environment. Thank you.
It was time for them to learn creative problem solving and to be introduced to the thinking skills model. We went through each stage of the thinking skills model and used the tool cards as our guide. We diverged using stick-em-up brainstorming. This is where the students really started to begin to understand the concept of deferring judgment, striving for quantity, seeking wild and unusual ideas, and building on other people's ideas. The tool hits and clusters gave them a way to converge their ideas. Many students preferred brainwriting to diverge. They found it easier to defer judgment. Later, the students adapted hits and clusters and made their own version. During the clarification stage, the issues that we're going to face seemed to be clear. The students split up into two groups. Each group focused on an issue that we would face while redesigning the area. The students used various tools from the thinking skills model in order to sort through their issues.
Hi, I'm Alex.
I'm Luther.
And I'm Noon. So basically in creative environments, we focused on fundraising and how we're going to get money to buy the materials to build Stone Garden. And we are going to focus on different nights. Like for some example, one night we're going to do karaoke night or a concert or a pool party or things like that.
Yeah, so the thinking skill models to help reach a conclusion, we used a point in the handout provided by Miss Jamie, and we basically got the idea of which of our ideas for the entertainment was best and which would provide us with the most money.
Well, using the tool point, we didn't find any surprises, and it actually made us reach to a decision faster than any other tool.
Hello, my name is Mira.
And I'm Lourdes.
And I'm Yusuf.
And we're group number 2.
Creative Environments class. So the first question was, what was the issue our group worked on? And the issues we faced were time management, how to reach our deadlines, and get everything done on time.
And the second question was, how do you plan on helping the class complete the Chispot on time? We thought we'd help by creating a timetable so it can guide us to finish on time.
And the third question was, how did the thinking skills model help you reach this conclusion?
We thought it would, by the evaluation matrix, it helped us distinguish which solution is the best to manage our project.
And the final question were there any surprises or revelations during the creative and problem-solving process for you or for your group? And some surprises we encountered during the creative problem-solving process were the pros and cons in finding solutions to raise money and manage your time.
That's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
During the implementation stage, both groups created proposals for their design ideas for Stone Garden. Their proposals included three-dimensional models and a PowerPoint presentation. Here is Group 1's presentation. The students first presented their ideas to a group of teachers as practice. Later, the administration joined us and they presented their ideas for the second time. The administration were very impressed with the students' presentations. They invited the students to present one last time to the facilities committee. Here is Group 2's presentation. Both groups added background information about the area and the school, as well as the budget that they thought that they would need to accomplish their design, and the action steps that they would need to take in order to finish the project on time. The facilities committee was also very impressed with the students' work. They asked the students to combine their ideas and informed them that their project will be fully funded by the school. Even though my master's project is done, we have just begun the construction of Stone Garden. We are recycling, repainting, and adding special touches to each object that will go into Stone Garden. Stone Garden will be a place that will build community here at KAS and spark the creativity of anyone who interacts with it.